Hi, I'm Mary Landis. I'm the Executive Director and founder of the Salina Innovation Foundation. We're also known as the Temple. So the history of the Masonic Temple, it's been a hub in Salina for 90 years. It was dedicated in 1927. In the 40s, during World War II, it was a USO show hub. There were as many as several thousand soldiers here. I have these wonderful stories of women who were in high school in the 40s. They remember the dances. You could dance with a girl for 10 cents. They had meals and elegant dinners here all throughout the building. It's over the decades, the 40s, 50s, 60s, there were very elegant balls here. It was a social hub for the Masons. It started to decline in membership starting about the 80s, so maintaining the building, sustaining the building was becoming difficult. So what makes it a temple is that it housed all of the Masonic groups, and it was a very large gathering space, had up to 5,000 people here for meetings and for events. So it was very special for Salina. I wanted to start a business in Salina, wanted to start a co-working space, and thought this was a beautiful building, wondered if there was any space available here. And I started talking with them and asked if the Masons might be interested in renting some space here. I said, yeah, they would rent space. There was nothing else going on in the building. And then within a month, they called me back and they said, we're closing our doors. And I was crushed, and I said, no, we can't let that happen. We can't lose this. So I started talking with them about the what ifs. What if we started a nonprofit? What if we asked you to donate the building to the nonprofit and we could work to save the building and use it for Salina? So that's how Salina Innovation Foundation was born. The building needs a lot of repairs, and when the foundation took over, the most important thing at that moment was the roof. The roof was leaking. It's a flat roof. Water was ponding. We're in this beautiful theater, and we have these historic backdrops that were painted in Chicago in 1905. These are a rare, unique collection of 104 scenic drops. They came here in 1927. And they're on the original rope rigging. They predate the building, and each one of them is a work of art. They're over 100 years old. They're irreplaceable, and the water ponds right over them. So we were able to work very hard, raise the money. The community came together. We had Raise the Roof, which is our first major fundraiser, and we got the new roof put on. And so the backdrops are saved and the building's watertight. At the beginning, there were days I thought I was crazy. Would anyone see what I was seeing, that this space would be a hub for Salina? And as we started opening our spaces up for businesses to come in and take these spaces over, everyone that comes here loves this building. They're passionate about it and they want to help. And so we started building this community with the idea that it's going to take all of us to save the building. The co-working is so important for this building and for Salina. We have so many people here that are trying to start something for themselves. A lot of people in Salina work 2 and 3 jobs, and a lot of times they're not good jobs, they're hard jobs. And the idea was, what if one of those jobs was something that you wanted to do? So we are an incubator space to help businesses get started and to grow. And the hope is within 2 years, they'll build up their business strong enough so that they can graduate out of this space into another space and someone else can come in. So the Temple now has 21 businesses here. They're all startups. So we are essentially a one-stop shop for a lot of things. We have music lessons for children. We have stringed instrument lessons. We have security. We have dance lessons. We have mutt school for dog training. We have photography. And we have an event planner. So we have a little bit of everything. If you need something, check out what businesses we have available and what services are here at the Temple. Generally, when someone comes to the building, what they see are stairs. And if you're in a wheelchair or you are mobility challenged, it's prohibitive. And so we're getting ready to launch a campaign to get a new elevator in the building. That's the next big need for the space. In 2027, the building will be 100 years old. And we're hoping by then that we'll have an elevator, we'll have climate control in the theater, and we'll have ADA accessibility for everyone. We're going to launch a new life for this building for the next 100 years, and we're going to throw it a great birthday party. If you haven't seen the building, haven't experienced it, come and take a tour and see what we're doing here and what we're trying to save.